Ladies and gentlemen, starting. You okay over there?
I'm good.
That sounded like a genuine cough. If you got the plague or something, we'll reschedule.
The bubonic plague, sir.
I will take 2 of those. One for my lady, and one to go. Oh man. Well, welcome, brother Austin. Thank you for joining this week.
Why, thank you.
Brother Caden will not be attending. He is dealing with something we call life. Life happens, you know.
He's
and
in a better place right now.
He's well. Let's not misguide the audience. He's still alive and breathing,
that we know of.
in another place that's better. Not on this earth, but we don't fully understand where the next life is. And, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so please excuse his absence this week. I know he is a fan favorite. Probably the reason you guys tune in to hear his buttery smooth voice. I know that's why I show up personally.
Yeah. Yep.
So
there's one word I think of when I think of Caden, it's butter. So
for sure. Sometimes like margarine slips in there. I'm like, that's not quite what I'm looking for.
Margine?
Margine? Shout out Margine.
Shout out. I'm going to see her this week.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. You're going to have to get into that because you got some visitors lined up for this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the wise words of Benjamin Franklin, let's freaking get it, man.
The British are coming.
The British are coming. Every man for themselves. All right, sir. Well, I did a little something this week. I was a little sneaky.
Okay.
I think trivia has been a theme for this podcast. We've done it a couple of times. So, what I did is I reached out to the sisters, the Bird sisters, Audrey and Kendall. I got some trivia questions about their lives personally to see how well we know them. And
this is all going to be on me. This is
well, yeah. It's going to be a face-off between you and Caden, obviously. So now it's just maybe slightly. This could be embarrassing, or this could
this could be really bad.
Yeah, you could be the hero, and you're, you got people hoisting you on their shoulders and whatnot. To be fair, I did have to answer these questions myself, so I'll tell you what my score was after you do it. But there's 5 questions for each of them.
Okay.
And I say we get into it.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. The first one, we'll start with Audrey.
Who?
I thought you knew. I thought you knew her. Who is Audrey? Oh man, yeah. So they submitted 5 questions, and each of them have 3 answer choices. So I'll read it out to you.
Okay.
Here we go. From Audrey, she asked, "How many years was she in choir, including school choir, including MCO, extra curricular choirs, if you will?" Her 3 answer choices are 6, 9, or 11.
That is an easy one. I'm going to go 11.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. I don't know. Should I tell you right away or at the very end? What do you prefer?
Oh, wait. If I was right?
If you were right, yeah.
Oh, was that not ding, 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 we have a winner? That wasn't to tell me I was right?
You were right. You were right.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, it's like that'd be the most misleading thing ever.
Yeah,
I'll tell you at the very end.
Okay, no. Yeah, tell me right away at the very end.
No, I realize that I just asked you what you wanted, but I'm going to dictate the rules here.
Yeah, okay.
All right, but yeah, you did get that one right.
Okay. Wait, dude, don't tell me yet. At the very end. Yeah, you give it all kind of mixed signals. I don't know what to expect on this next question.
But I am doing my job perfectly. Okay, question number 2.
Yeah.
What was the name of the club that Audrey started in elementary school? Was it A, Amazing Audrey Club, B, Awesome Audrey Club, C, Audrey's Awesome Club?
Wait, where did she start? Was it at like Beverly or at her school or something? Or just with herself?
Are you trying to phone a friend? Because you can't do that in this game show.
Okay. I'm going to go with Awesome Audrey Club.
Okay, interesting choice. Next question. What is next up on Audrey's travel bucket list? Is it A, Italy, B, Bahamas, C, Costa Rica?
Weird, Hawaii is not on there. Guess she's already been here twice. Bahamas, Italy, or Costa Rica, you said?
That's right.
I'm gonna go Italy. I think she's trying to follow in Caden Chair's footsteps.
All right, a mozzarella. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
How many rings does Audrey usually wear? 2, 3, or 5?
Oh gosh. Well, I should start with how many fingers she's got. I think she has 10.
I'm not so
Pretty sure. Not so sure. I don't think she wears any on her toes. I'm gonna go 3.
3, okay.
3 rings.
Tres leches. Here we go.
The 3 Musketeers.
The 3 amigos, yeah. Okay. All right, last question for Audrey. She asked, what is her favorite color? She said purple, blue, or green.
Purple, I guess.
All right, your results are 80%, 4 out of 5.
Oh, let's go. Okay, which one did I get wrong?
The only one you missed was the rings question. You said 3, and she wears 5.
My gosh.
Which, yeah, how many rings is too many rings?
So much bling.
I wouldn't know.
Say 6, yeah.
6 is too many.
Just right at the cusp there.
Yeah. Unless you're Bill Russell, then I'd say 11.
True.
It's the right amount, not too many.
So true. Yeah.
Good job, dude. I got 60%, so you did better than I did.
Shout out to your 3 out of 5 thing from back in the other episode.
Yeah. 60 is a pretty consistent number in my life.
Yeah.
So I don't even need to ask when I'm going to die. Anyway.
In the year 60.
60 years from now, when I'm 60 years old. Okay. Let's do Kendall next. 5 questions from Kendall. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to tell you if you get it right away. I think suspense was killing me, Okay. Question number 1. Kendall asks, what kind of watch does she wear? A Fitbit Versa, an Apple Watch SE, or a Garmin Vivo Active?
Fitbit, unless she has recently changed. She had been asking for my feedback on the Garmin Vivo Active, but I know she had been wearing a Fitbit.
Is that your final answer?
I'll go to Fitbit, final answer.
All right, correct. Well done.
Yes.
How many books did Kendall read in 2025?
Oh, gosh.
I'm not giving you the answer choices.
Are you serious?
I'm just kidding. 77, 93, or 52.
My gosh, that's so impressive.
Yeah, that is a lot of books.
Dang, I follow her on book reads on Goodreads. I should know this.
You could have just stopped after I follow her.
Everywhere. I know everything.
Literally.
Let's go 52, 1 a week.
Oh, you big dummy. It was 77.
Are you serious? Luka
Doncic.
I'm pretty sure last year.
I think that's why she read that many books specifically. I have to imagine.
Dang. 77. That's crazy.
That is wild. That's over a book per week. So I want to know, how many pages are these books?
Seriously? Yeah, what are we counting?
All right, sir. What size shoe does Kendall wear? 6 to 6.5, 7 to 7.5, 7.5 to 8.
7.5 to 8.
Wrongo. 7 to 7.5. You should know more about your sister's feet.
That's so dumb. That's literally, if she wears a 7.5, then both of those answers are right.
Yeah, you'd take her up on that one. I think you have a point though.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Dang, 1 for 3, man. I will let you know right away. I got 60% on this one as well.
Yeah, well, I already knew that.
Good, yeah. You could tie or you could lose it. It's yours to lose at this point. Okay, the next question she asks, what was Kendall's favorite class at the Provo Rec? Was it the Zumba tone class, cycling, or high fit?
Dude, nobody loves cycling, so I'm going to cross that one off.
Some people
Kendall likes people. Kendall likes to dance. I'm going to go Zumba tone.
I'm so sorry. That's what I said as well. It was high fit.
Dang,
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds
intense.
Sounds intense, yeah. So why would it be if it's intense, why would it be your favorite? That was my thought process.
Just hardcore. I should have known that. Kendall is hardcore.
So gosh darn hardcore.
Gosh dang it.
All right, man. You've done well. You've done well so far.
I've been terrible.
I'm nothing if not positive. Last question. What is the mascot of the school that Kendall works at? Is it Bobcats, Bulldogs, or Panthers?
Panthers.
Let me give you a hint. What team?
Panthers.
Oh my gosh.
Bobcats.
No, it was Bulldogs. It was Bulldogs.
Bulldog. Oh gosh, Kendall. Okay, well that's rough.
1 out of 5. So
in my defense, though, I did try to call her 3 weeks ago, and most likely would have asked her all these questions, but she didn't answer because she was taking a nap. So
yeah, question 6: is Kendall still taking a nap? That's what I want to know.
Oh gosh, Kendall, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you need to write her an apology letter.
So sorry.
I passed with flying colors.
Is 60% a pass?
Oh, it was pass fail. So
maybe in.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, that was embarrassing.
Thanks for humoring me though. That's a little bit of trivia for the Bird Sisters. So Audrey, Kendall, thank you for your contribution this week.
Thank you, Kendall. You dirty dog with your trick questions.
You dirty bulldog.
You dirty bulldog.
Alrighty, roll the music. All right, welcome back, you crazy people, Brolog enthusiasts.
Looking at you, Ken.
all 4.5 of you out there. Oh man. Yeah. Welcome back. We got some good stuff today. We got a good lineup. Got some good topics.
Let's not oversell it. Our stuff it's all right.
It's all right. Will you love it?
I'd say it's better than average. 6 out of 10, 60 out of 100, if you will.
Oh, when you put it like that, you should be jumping out of your seat. This is going to be an amazing.
This podcast episode will pass the test.
Aggressively average podcast coming at you right now.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, I know some of these listeners are dying to know. A couple weeks ago when we recorded our show, we did a little segment about irrational fears. We had all 3 of us do our Mount Rushmore of irrational fears, and then we left it open to the comments section, the chat, if you will, as to who did the best. I haven't read all the comments, but I'm just gonna go ahead and bow out. I think I probably had the worst Mount Rushmore of irrational fears, but I'm looking to you, man. What did the people say?
Well, there were tons of comments to sift through, tons and tons and tons.
I bet it took you hours.
So I'm just gonna pick the top 2, my 2 favorite comments from that one. Okay, so first one, we got a vote for me from our good listener Amanda. I think you know her pretty well.
Turned against me. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, she said I loved Austin's Mount Rushmore of irrational fears. So relatable. Love you, Grant, but I've never been corn dogged, so I have no idea how much I should be afraid. So sounds like there's
her.
Yeah, next date night.
Oh man.
Corn dogs. Okay, and then Lisa said that she thought Caden had the most irrational fears. Austin got second place, and G Grant called you a G though, so that's pretty cool.
All right, okay.
Last place. In short, Grant, you're really dumb. Just kidding. She said all your fears seem very rational. She said Austin having a medical emergency by yourself and accidentally sharing the wrong screen. She's like very rational fears. Caden getting a tickle in your throat, very rational. That is my take. So Caden got 1 vote. I got another vote, but I also got a vote for second place. So I think that puts me over the edge if we're counting.
Yeah.
I guess corn dogging was not a very relatable fear for the people at home.
Yeah, I don't know. What is the what's that show, Fear Factor? You know what I'm talking about? I haven't actually seen it, but I know the gist of it. Like normally they trap you in a a glass cage with tarantulas or snakes or something.
And they just have people corn dog the heck out of you.
Get my boy Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on the show. Just like, I'm about to corn dog you.
I will take a tank full of tarantulas and scorpions over one big corn dog from The Rock.
Yeah, he's like, make way, make way.
Grab the ketchup, everybody.
Oh my gosh,
man. Yeah. Let's now that we're talking about comments, actually, I'll shout out a couple of other of our listeners. We have had some more comments over our episode, so I'd like to shout out. So I think it was Grandpa or Margene, not sure which. On one of the earlier episodes, one of Kendall and Audrey said, "These young kids are so cool and fun. I really loved listening to them. So weird they did that for the one that I wasn't in, but that's okay.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Surely they weren't referring to me either. If that's the only one they commented on, it's got to be Audrey and Kendall. Yeah,
I think so
sense.
too. And then we got a comment from Ken on our just a couple hours ago, actually. So just in time. So in response to our discussion we had a couple episodes ago, he said, "Super interesting discussion." You talk about trying to live more. You know, Ken.
Yeah. For sure.
He said he talked a lot about trying to live more in the present and not worry about the future quite as much. So he said they've had discussions in their family about different types of people. He said he's more of a living in the future, planning for the future type of a guy, but he wished he could live more in the present. So look at that, guys. If you leave comments, you will get shouted out.
You will get corn dogged.
You will get corn dogged.
It's not a threat. It's just a promise. Yep.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
very insightful.
Comments are going to spike through the roof now. People lining up to get corn dogged. Better grease up your knee, buddy.
Oh, gosh, disgusting. No need. I keep it greasy.
He's always got some butter on it. Just buttering it up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for those lovely comments. Very insightful.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Leave a comment just like if you want to get corn dogged.
Also, please send your address, your home address, and hours of availability.
And your favorite condiment, and we will make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Also, please contribute to my GoFundMe. Totally separate issue. Grease is getting awfully expensive these days. So
I mean, you've got a huge knee, so a lot of surface area.
You're darn right I do. Yeah. And with that, what a perfect segue into we're gonna do a brief entertainment of the week because I don't have anything. I wasn't entertained, I guess. But I understand you have a couple things. No.
No.
I'm just kidding. What did you get here?
Yeah, well, let me start off that entertainment of the week by starting off with child entertainment. I know we saw it on the agenda. We're going to talk about Luke questions. I'm just going to go back to that real quick because I did have some written down.
Okay.
Going a little bit out of order here. Why can I not talk today? I feel like I'm slurring my words. Probably those chocolate chip pancakes I had earlier. Anyways, okay. So these are some Luke questions from this week that were very entertaining. He didn't have as many as last week, but there's still some good ones. I also didn't write any down from the last couple of days, so there's probably more. But okay, he said, "Would it be fun if a tree crashed into our car and just exploded it?" He said, "Why is plastic not invisible?"
Huh.
Good question. Do bodies have eyeballs? Is eyeballs delicious?
I don't like that one.
What does cheat mean? Does cheat mean you lose?
Yes.
What ball can Charizard make? This one was good. He said, I'm going to act it out. It's not going to work well for the listeners. He said, okay. Okay. He said, why do humans walk like this? But why do dinosaurs walk like this?
Okay. So played some defense there. Shuffling their feet.
Yeah, dinosaurs shuffle side to side, and humans go forward. I don't know what that idea. And last one was, what if walrus had big teeth? So
good news, buddy. They do.
Do they? They have big tusks.
Walrus? Yeah, tusk is tooth, is it not? It's like the horn of a narwhal. That's actually a tooth.
Narwhals aren't real, Grant. It's okay.
Gosh dang it. That's awesome. So I brought these questions up to my coworkers actually because they're awesome and Luke's a cute kid, and I was like, I know a couple of you guys have kids about the same age or they're in the curious phase and asking a bunch of questions. So thanks to you and Luke, had a really awesome lunch discussion with my coworkers, and eventually it got to like the topic of like things that you believed as a kid that just made sense in your mind. And then you grow up and you're like, why did I ever think that? Like that makes it. So like an example, when I was growing up, and I'm glad I don't remember how old I was when it hit me that this wasn't the case, because I'd probably be embarrassed to share it. But I truly believe that the way that marriage worked is you had to go to college, and when you were
Get your
when
marriage
you were
degree.
at college getting when you're at the college or the university, you would stand in like some big public place. You would stand in the middle of a circle, and then just a circle of women would form around you, and you would close your eyes, spin around.
That was my experience.
Plus, I thought it sounded familiar. Yeah, it's like whoever your finger landed on, that was the lucky woman that got to be your wife, or the poor unfortunate soul.
Where would that idea even have come from?
Same place Luke gets his ideas.
That's
Pokemon and dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah. There's I'm sure there's a lot more, but just kids are funny to things that they believe.
Yeah, I know. That seems so real in the moment.
Yeah. Did you have anything come to your mind when I was sharing that?
Yes.
Were you just a smart kid? You just had to figure it out.
I did. I knew everything. No, this is we'll tell if there's any children listening right now to skip forward a minute and a half. No, it's not bad. It's about Santa Claus. Yeah. So I was like, I want to say I was like 9 or 10 years old, and we went on a trip to Florida, and I was like still convinced that, the big man was real, because we had a trampoline delivered to our house when we were gone, and I was like telling Kendall, Kendall, like, how the heck would anybody else deliver that? Like, we're not there. Like, it literally only makes sense that Santa would have dropped it off. But I remember at the end of that trip, we got home from the road trip, and like immediately we got home, we saw the trampoline, and then like Dad pulled me in, I think with Kendall as like as like backup to, and they were both like, Austin, Santa's not real, which is kind of embarrassing when your little sister has to like tell you that all that. And so I was crushed. I was like, but how did it work? And they were like, Grandpa, dude, it was Grandpa. They're like,
but Grandpa doesn't have any reindeer.
Yeah, exactly. How did Grandpa even get to the North Pole? But
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember that was pretty humbling to be told. So that's probably why I don't know anything about Kendall anymore, because she ruined my life at the ripe age of 9 years old.
How could you even maintain a relationship like that? That's so crushed.
I know.
Dude, I remember that though. I remember getting that trampoline and coming home from a trip, and it was night, and I remember sitting in our backyard and like, whoa, this is the coolest thing ever.
Right.
But the biggest hiccup with the Santa discussion as a kid was that our house didn't have a chimney. So I'm like, how on earth does that big jolly man make his way into our house? There's no way. And then I think Mom told me that he's able to slide under doors. And then, so that creeped me out.
Yeah, it's more terrifying.
I was like, this man can get anywhere he wants.
Can go full flat Stanley on us, and
for real.
And that is like creepy. That,
dude, I got a little scared of Santa Claus for a while. I was relieved when I found out he wasn't real. Man, some good days.
Did you ever see that reminded me, the only movie that Haley and I have ever walked out, at least together, of a movie theater? We went and saw, it's called like Krampus or something.
Krampus?
Krampus. Yes, it's like it was like kind of a thriller movie about like a dark, evil Santa Claus like creature.
I remember I saw the trailer for it, but I never saw it.
Yeah, we went to like the dollar theater, and then like 30 minutes in, we're like, this is maybe the dumbest thing that we've ever seen in our life. So we just left.
Oof. Yeah, good for you guys.
Was it because I was like scared or whatever? Like, it wasn't that scary.
It wasn't too scary, but Devil Pasta was scary.
Yeah, I was just like, this is really dumb, so let's just go.
I was always shivering because it was cold, not because I was scared of the monsters and whatnot.
Yeah, it was not a big deal at all. I see monsters all the time.
Big scary monsters, and you're really strong.
Yeah, super strong.
Dang, I don't think I've ever walked out of a movie before, but it's mostly because, well, I don't think that I've seen a movie bad enough to walk out of, and also once you pay for it, you're like,
I mean, yeah, it was like $1.50 though per person. We're like, we can swing this.
True.
I will say, I guess technically the other one, shout out to a couple episodes ago, is when I threw up during El Dorado when I was like 7 years old. I did have to leave that one, but that was not willingly.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why the fire department had to get involved, drag you out of there. Dang, good stuff, man. Yeah. Shout out to Luke. Keep writing those down. You're going to treasure those.
Oh, he's They're so cute. They're all at such a cute age. Savannah's been, yeah, they're just cute, man. Excited for mom and dad to get to see all them this week, and for them to get to see. They've been doing the Graham and Grandpa countdown for like 3 weeks, right? How many more sleeps till Graham and Grandpa come? So they're pretty stoked.
That's awesome. That'll be the first time they meet Savannah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, first time.
It's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting, man. Yeah, we'll have to get an update on how that whole trip goes, having mom and dad visit y'all in Hawaii. And you said you have Grandpa and Margene are going out there too to see you guys?
Yeah. Yep, Grandpa Margene and then Haley's parents are coming. So it'll be fun, except we're in the middle of like the worst rainstorm that Hawaii's seen in like years.
Gosh.
So I don't think we'll even be able to get in the ocean while they're here, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, it'll still be fun. But we'll do a lot of indoor activities, which is what people come to Hawaii to do, anyways. So it should be fun.
Yeah. I'll say. Is it her baby blessing? Is that what you guys are having them all out for?
It is. Yep. Doing that next week.
Very cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun. As long as church doesn't get canceled again, because it was canceled today. So
dang.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If push comes to shove, I think there's always a way to.
I will shove some people.
Yeah. just start pushing.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah, I remember when we did Lily's baby blessing. We didn't even ask this person to do it. It was one of Amanda's friends, but she recorded the whole thing, not like video record, but audio. So we had, that's not true. What am I saying? She didn't audio or video record it, but she took notes. Like she kind of transcribed what I was saying. And I'm really glad she did, because like obviously those things come and go so fast, and it's such an emotional thing. Like,
oh yeah,
you're not going to remember a thing that you said, but it's cool. More so for Lily's sake, if she ever wanted to know, like if we had a record of that or anything, then we did keep the notes so she could see like all the blasphemous things I said.
That bless her to be a D1 athlete and
marry rich,
and become an astronaut, first woman on Mars.
Yes, please bless her to love me more than her mom. Yeah, I don't remember what I said, but there's always like excitement for those kinds of blessings and a little bit of, I don't know. We don't really have to get into the whole topic of blessings, but I probably get more. I feel like there's more riding on a blessing of like healing and sick, versus a baby who's not going to understand a word of what you're saying.
I definitely feel less pressure for that. Yeah. Haley was asking me about the other day. She's like, "Do you feel nervous like giving those blessings?" And I was like, honestly, not really, because it totally feels like less pressure. Obviously, it's important, but it doesn't feel like whatever. But
yeah, you don't have to deal with like the person receiving the blessings' feelings about it or their interpretation.
True.
So
that's
anyway,
true.
Sorry, got a little sidetracked there. Entertainment of the week. Back to tell me.
Yeah. All right. Entertainment of the week. This week is I watched this a couple months ago, but we just got Haley on board because they started season 2, so we're going back and watching episode 1. Have you heard, or season 1? Have you heard of the show Paradise on Hulu?
Not.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's the basic premise is it's sort of like a post-apocalyptic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, apocalyptic. That's so hard to say.
Apocalyptic.
Yeah, apostolic, post-apostolic. Yeah. Anyways, where they there's this huge like natural weather event that they like forecasted was coming. This huge Antarctic volcano. Anyways, they build this huge like underground bunker underneath this mountain in Colorado to like have humanity survive after, where like 25,000 people can go. And anyways, it's so good. Like the show starts with the president of the United States being murdered, and you're like, what the heck is happening? And then it like goes and tells the story like from the beginning and like all the characters. But it's so good. It's so well done. You guys should check it out.
Paradise.
But yeah, Paradise. Yeah, I think it won some awards last year when it came out. I just stumbled upon it last year, but it's good, man.
Some major awards.
Yep. Probably got some checks in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always nice when a TV show has a really strong first episode. First impressions are important, man. They gotta, especially nowadays. It's like we don't have the patience we used to with finding the right show. Like some shows are just notorious for if you get through the first season, then it's good. Then it's like the classic we all know and love. But yeah, if it just gets you right away, got to appreciate it.
True. And there was one. So I won't give any spoilers for let's watch it. But there's one of the scenes at the end, or one of the end episodes. The president has to make a decision, basically. If like the nuclear football supposedly that exists that the presidents have with all the nuclear codes, basically, like his option is to either like deploy all their nuclear missiles, or I don't think this is real. Probably not. I don't know. I Googled it. But the other option is to do the blue codes as opposed to the red codes, which supposedly like deploys like all these EMPs, which like electrical something, which basically like fry every electrical circuit satellite on the planet, to like prevent a nuclear holocaust, sort of, and it would like send the world back 500 years in a sense, like technologically wise. I was like, that is a super interesting idea. Like if we were just suddenly right now just like lost all communication, all electron
neutron
electrical stuff, like that would be really crazy. Like how would we would not be able to cook because we would have our stoves wouldn't work. But yeah, dude, I was like, man, I would not survive that. I would not know. I do not have the skills to survive without electronic stuff. So yeah, it's just kind of a crazy thought. Like if that, I'm sure that's not a thing, but it's like if that was, like, that'd be wild.
Yeah, that's I've never heard of that before. That's kind of terrifying. I mean, equally as terrifying as an atomic bomb, assuming that you're not the one receiving the atomic bomb.
Yeah, and getting corn dogs, probably all on the same level.
Yeah. I don't want to rank those because I think we all know how those stack up against each other. Yeah, crazy, man. We would.
Yeah, that's the one.
Paradise. Okay, I'll add to the list. You said it's on Hulu.
Hulu. Yep.
Who knew?
Who knew Hulu?
Hulu. I love it. Well, thanks for sharing that, man. Like, yeah, I don't have any entertainment of the week. I just feel like this week kind of went by quick. I didn't do anything crazy. I'll tell you what was entertaining though, to a degree. Is we finally got to the point where we're like, it seems too soon, but Lily is ready for a big girl bed. She doesn't fit in her pack and play anymore. She doesn't fit in her crib, and she just looks cramped. So we're like, all right, we're gonna wait till she was 2. She turns 2 in a couple months, but we'll go for it. So we got her like a floor mattress, and I was looking up like how long does it take for kids to adjust to this, and all of the places I was reading said like expect 2 to 3 weeks. It's gonna be painful. You're gonna have to like go grab them and put them back several times. Yeah. Here's what our experience has been. She goes down, sleeps on the mattress, just fine. We leave her be. Like she cried a little bit, like it took her a little longer to fall asleep, but nothing crazy where we had to get up in the middle of the night several times or anything. But when we look at the baby monitor, her track record so far is staying on the mattress for about half an hour, and then the rest of the night she just finds different spots on the floor to sleep. So I don't know if she doesn't like the mattress or she just like rolls around a lot in her sleep. But it's always funny when I check the monitor that like where is she gonna be now? So yeah,
that's hilarious.
I hope she's adjusting okay. She's not crying a bunch, but
she did sleep on the ceiling fan last night, so
it's like watching the baby monitor and she's crawling the wall. Terrifying.
Sliding under the doors, Santa Claus style.
Oof. I got a ton of presents under the tree. But I'm like, was it worth it? I don't know. This morning at 6 a.m. she was fussing, and I went to go get her. This is much earlier than she normally wakes up. And again, like I said, she moves around a lot. But it was 6. I was tired. I wasn't thinking about it. So I opened the door and just boom, just whack. Poor little Lily. And I did not feel good. I did not feel good about that. She certainly did not feel good, but she had fallen asleep right in front of the door. So anyway, I
my
learned
boys have done that too. Yeah, that's so funny. Well, just
I
kind of a
learned my
sad thought.
lesson.
Like, I wonder, because yeah, there's a phase where for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row, Luke would sleep out like right by the door. She's like, man, that's kind of. He just was like so close to coming out. He's like, I'm just gonna wait here. It's like I can see them as soon as I wake up.
It is sad, man. It's like
Yeah,
those crazy stories about dogs who wait for years at train stations for their owners to return.
I know.
I
But then they
mean,
make movies about it, so maybe they'll make movies about Lily, and she'll become rich, just like you asked for in the baby blessing.
so true. And then I will go to prison for neglect, for child neglect. Yeah,
That's
careful what
funny.
you wish
It
for.
is. It is funny. Like, obviously every kid is very different, and we're not, the kid's expert, but we've got 3, so we know some stuff. But it's funny how like just like weird things like that is like pretty universal among kids. Like there's just like weird like quirky things that they'll do, and you're like, oh, like a bunch of other kids do that too. When like in the moment you're like, this is kind of weird, dude. Like why are you doing this? But yeah,
makes you
it's just
nervous. You're
normal.
like, do I need to talk to my doctor about this? Or
Totally.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
what are we doing wrong? Or
Yeah.
it's in
Yeah.
the genetic code, I guess.
Yeah. That's true. That's fun. That's cute. Cute. Crazy. She's about to turn 2.
You're telling me. It's awesome because like she's just so much fun right now. And I don't know. I think the best age for me so far was like 7 or 8 months because that's when I started seeing the personality. Like that's when I was less worried about survival. But everything
Yeah.
after has just been a bonus. Like I've just been loving it, and she's so funny, and she for the longest time has been only able to say 2 words in a row. But now she's getting to 3 or 4, so she's getting smarter and she's picking up on things. So now we're just trying to keep up with her. Yeah.
Cute. Like, let me out, open the door, bring me food.
Untie me, please.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, guys, we are kidding. I promise we are good parents to our own respective children.
That's cute. Yeah, gotta get our kids together sometime soon.
I did. Come on over, play date.
All right, I'll be right there.
Yeah, Boston's not too far away from Hawaii. I haven't looked at a map in a while.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Elder Bird, if I can call you Elder Bird, because it is time to move on to the next topic. This is what the people are listening for. Missionary memories. That is that's kind of the gist of what I wanted to discuss today with you. And when you were a missionary, they called you Elder Bird. They called me Elder Bird. If Caden were here to talk about it, they called him Elder Bird. And missions are a lot, man. A lot of crazy stuff happens. A lot of amazing stuff happened. And I kind of want to talk about it. So
Let's do it.
I gave you some prompts. I gave you some things to consider. But I think far and away, when I got home from a mission, the question people ask me the most, after, they hear where I served, like, oh, you served in the Amazon, you served in Brazil. What were the weirdest foods you had on your mission? And I'm sure you serving in Mexico probably got that question a lot. Do you have your answer locked and loaded? Do you feel like it was easy to decide what the weirdest things were?
Yeah, I had to, so I've been home a while, so I had to go back in the memory bank and try to pull some stuff out of there. But yeah, I wrote down 3 things, that aren't like crazy weird. Like I feel like I didn't have anything like just like overly bizarre that I can remember, but just kind of like, weird for us, but not necessarily weird for Mexico. But yeah, I had ones I wrote down were, had cricket, like grasshopper, little fried cricket stuff as like an appetizer, a couple times, and those are fine. Honestly, just tasted like kind of like those fried onion stick things, that you put on.
I got you.
But yeah, those are a little bit weird. So I had those, and then cow tongue, lengua. That one was weird at first, just a weird texture. Yeah, it's like licking you back.
No. Chewy, I would imagine.
Very chewy.
Yeah.
But not terrible. You can dress it up enough. And then the last one I wrote was cow intestine, menudo. That one was pretty gnarly. That one gave me food poisoning the first time I had it. That was pretty disgusting. That was like 3 weeks into my mission after I'd gotten to Mexico, and it was just, I was out double dragon for like 4 days straight. It was just the most brutal couple days of my life.
Could you explain to the audience what a double dragon is? Because I think I had the same experience, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's just like, think about it. You need a bucket in the bathroom and the toilet, and you're using them both simultaneously, practically.
Man.
So it's coming out everywhere. So
that's
that
brutal,
intestine did not interact well with my intestine, and
yeah, unsuccessful transplant.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Gnarly though.
Double dragon. That's funny. I knew there was a term for it, but I couldn't remember it for the life of me. That's
Double
awesome.
Jeopardy. It's another one.
Yeah, definitely not that.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I've never tried crickets. I would imagine like the flavor wouldn't be terrible because so many cultures do the cricket thing, but I just feel like the legs would be too much.
Yeah, it was like all scrunched up, like it kind of just looked like a stick. Like if you look close, like you could see the little legs and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you just ate it, tasted like a little mini chip tortilla strip or something.
Interesting. Yeah, good protein. Good protein.
Good protein.
My man. Okay, that's awesome. I don't think that I've had any of those three that you mentioned, but I will share some of the things that I did have on my mission. And I didn't find out till afterwards that one of these was illegal. But the thing that was illegal is they served us raw tortoise eggs. And yeah, you'd crack it open and they would eat it raw, just the yolk, but they would put some people liked salt on it. The way that it was fed to us was like as a dessert. They'd put sugar on it and they'd mix in Brazil we call farinha, but it's just, I don't know if you know what a cassava root, but it's just a ground flour from a cassava root.
Okay.
Super popular. They eat farinha on like everything in Brazil. But
hey, wait, that's the illegal one or no?
That is you can't do that. You can't poach turtle eggs. So, but,
makes sense.
I don't know, like it tasted like what it
how big were the eggs like in comparison to like a normal like chicken egg?
Smaller.
Like pretty comparable or smaller?
I'd say in between. Well, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, somewhere in between a
like
quail
ostrich
egg
and
a chicken egg. Yeah, not quite ostrich. That's a whole meal. Yeah, that would feed a family right there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's nasty.
It tasted like sugar mixed in with egg yolk. So exactly what it was.
What you think? Yeah,
I don't know. Would I eat it again? Probably not. But I did get fed it twice.
Interesting.
Yeah. Another thing that we had was, have you ever seen River Monsters with Jeremy Wade? And he catches an arapaima. Can you visualize what that looks like?
Arapaima, is that a Pokemon?
I don't know. Ask Luke.
Okay, I've seen it.
Yeah, enormous freshwater fish. They're insane, like over 10 feet, way over 400 pounds.
Gosh.
But that was fed to me a lot on my mission. Yeah, mostly because
I think it's huge.
Yeah, they're enormous. But they were much easier to eat than all the little fish because the spine, like it was like eating the ribs version of a fish. Whereas with little fish, you'd get the spine stuck in your throat and it was a little bit more dangerous. So, yeah, it was more expensive, but people would feed it to us because they were afraid that us gringos would just choke and die in their home if we ate any other fish.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, crazy, dude.
That's funny. The third question that pops up when I type in arapaima in Google is arapaima fish bulletproof? Apparently, their skin is incredibly tough.
Yeah,
natural body armor. So,
yeah,
dude, imagine going to a war just wearing an arapaima fish all over you.
I don't have to imagine. I've done it.
Yeah, I've been there.
Doing it again tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, they're insane. They can. I think in one of the River Monster episodes, they were holding an arapaima, and it like kicked back and like knocked one of the guys out just because the skull is so thick. So yeah, I remember seeing something like that, and it was just crazy.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll rattle the rest of these off really quick. But we ate Amazon freshwater shrimp. We had some alligator there. We ate back to the turtle. We ate someone boiled a turtle head and gave that to us. It was really gross.
It's disgusting.
The neck was the worst part because it's so chewy and jello-y. I don't like it. you've heard of acai, classic acai bowl. You picture it purple, but there's actually a green variation, and people just eat it like as is, not without the sugar and everything. And that's what made me double dragon. That green acai, man. But I was a 30-minute sprint away from my house. So,
oh gosh. That's one of my boys' favorite mission stories is when I tell them that I've had similar experiences where like I leave eating with a member or something. It's like it hits. Yeah, I'm like 30 minutes away from any closest bathroom, so just sprinting. Yeah, I think it's so funny.
Yeah, it's like run, Forrest, run. Yeah. Anyway,
man, that's some pretty. Yeah, I would have imagined that Brazil or the Amazon would have some pretty crazy food.
Just wild stuff, and sometimes it's better not to ask. But I got fed like a rat basically one time. It's this
tasty
large rodent called a paca.
Oh yeah,
not an alpaca, just a paca.
yeah,
and if you look it up, it's basically it's pretty big, but it's a rodent and looked like a rat. Probably tasted like a rat. It was nasty.
Yeah, does not sound good.
Anyway, now that we have shared all of those lovely experiences, I don't know. There were a lot of things that I asked you to share. Just looking at your notes, is there anything that you want to jump to next?
Yeah, let's see. One of the one of the things it said things that made me randomly homesick or like that I didn't expect to miss as much as I did was carpet. I did not even think about that before I left. And then, after like 6 months, I was like, goodness, I just want to lay down in some soft carpet.
Sweet carpet.
Yeah, it's just hardwood floor everywhere, concrete floor, dirt floor, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, one of those things like, man, I do miss that about America. That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the vivid memory of you coming home from your mission, getting back into our house, and then just sprawling out on the carpet for who knows how long. But then you got up and
3.5 days, I think.
Yeah, but then when you got up, you put on like a luchador mask and tackled me to the ground.
Yeah, and then to show you who was head honcho.
Yeah, brotherly love.
El jefe, as they say.
El jefe. The carpet was for sure on the list. I said warm showers. That one, man, I missed that more than anything. Brazil was hot.
Did you never have them?
Dude, never, except for when we went to the temple, and I did baptisms one time, and
you just brought your soap in there.
well, yeah, that was the only time I had a warm shower my entire mission, dude. It was amazing.
Yeah, I'll do a few more names. It's
okay. They're like, sir, we're closing. I'm like, nope, God doesn't close. So.
Still got to scrub a dub.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we had summer areas with warm showers, probably like 50-50, but we had this super sketchy thing. I don't know if you guys had it. It was basically like a cord for like a water heater. Like you plugged it into the wall, and then it was like had rubber around whatever the thing is that heats up. You can stick it in the bucket, and that's how you heat up the water. It's like, this is so sketchy.
Yeah, how did that pass inspection?
Yeah, seriously. So we heat up our water and then just dump it on us sometimes. There were some that were like built into shower heads too sometimes, but we had others who had that in our zone, and they would get like shocked sometimes during their shower. Just get like little zaps. But some sketchy stuff we do for. So actually, one more story about that was pretty funny. So we also had like the boilers. I don't know if that's what they're called in America, but you like fill them up with gas, basically just water heaters. But anyways, you had to do it where you like would go in, and if it went out, you'd have to get like a match and like stick it in the little hole and like get the flame going again. And we had an elder singe off his eyebrows because he got too close to it, and he had the gas turned on too high. So he went and put it in and like did a little like mini explosion. It singed off his eyebrows. That's super funny. Elder Domgard, shout out. that was pretty funny.
Man. Did they grow back? Do you know?
Yeah, eventually. His there's actually a funny story about him. He was just a super funny dude. But I went through a time where he was kind of having a hard time, like as all missionaries do. It's a tough thing, but he was kind of getting homesick. Anyway, so I got this package, like this huge package delivered from the office to me. Around Christmas time, I was like, sweet. Like, I don't ever really get packages, which is fine. it's whatever. But like this one had a ton of stuff in it, like beef jerky, Twizzlers, like all this good stuff, ties, whatever. So it took me like 2 or 3 weeks to like go through it, and I get to the very end of the box, and there's an envelope in there that says there's others' names or whatever, Domgard, and then it's like labeled patriarchal blessing, and I was like, why would that be in my box? And then I opened it. I was like, I didn't open it, but I was like, dude, someone just like mislabeled this box in the office and gave it to me instead of to this guy. And he's like already going through a hard time, and I just stole all his Twizzlers and jerky. So like, I never told him about it, but I like secretly delivered the patriarchal blessing back to the office. Like, can you just like give this to him? Because I accidentally ate all of his stuff. And so,
oh my gosh,
it was I felt so bad.
Dang, but your belly felt so full.
Dude, I was so happy. I was like, wow, I feel so loved right now. I wonder how he feels.
I wonder if he knows. I wonder like if word ever got to him.
Yeah, I know he might.
Oh man, dude, that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
We had another like that who would get just way too much stuff delivered to him. All the packages were just, I don't know, but he would share. He was really cool about it, and he would share. And I remember he shared like these root beer flavored candies. And like, man, that made me miss home, was tasting root beer after like a year on the mission. Yeah, just little things like that.
We had a guy in our district. You remember like, did you guys get the Dear Elder letters in the MTC?
I got a Dear John from somebody.
Yeah, okay, Dear John.
Is that different?
You didn't go to the Provo one, right? You went to
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think it's just a Provo thing where it's like this service. Basically, you write a letter online, Dear Elder, and then it gets delivered within like a day to the MTC. So it's a lot easier to send mail to people there. Anyways, we had another in our district who literally would get like 7 or 8 a day from like friends and family and stuff. And like, the rest of us would get like 1 every couple of days. But he was so obnoxious about it every time. He'd be like, during our downtime, he'd be like reading the letters on his bed and just like laughing super loud. Be like, oh man, my friends are so funny, guys. Just like reading all these are like, all right, dude, shut up. We get it. But
dozens of friends writing every day.
Yeah, gosh, man, must be nice.
That's awesome, dude. I feel like, I don't know, you just said laughing, and I remember
I remember doing that.
I remember laughing. What a time. Dude, I think when you are you get pretty stressed as a missionary, right? And I was especially stressed when we left the MTC, flew to Manaus. We're in the mission home, and like the night before transfer. So we didn't know where we were going. All we knew is that we were in a strange place. It was freaking hot. There were only freezing showers. Yeah. Which didn't help with the heat. It just made you really cold. Anyway, we were lying in bed in this big room of like bunk beds with all the missionaries. And I was like, Elder, I just drank a gallon of tap water. Am I going to be okay? And then all of us for like the next half hour, we're just like the kind of laugh where you've completely lost it and everything is the most funny thing ever.
It's so funny.
Man, I think that was God's sense of humor. Is like, I know you're stressed and it's going to be, it's going to be like a lot the next few days, but here's my gift to you. Some laughing gas.
You're just puking the whole time while you're cracking up. Like, no, but guys, really, like, is this okay?
It's like, I don't feel so good. Am I gonna be all right? I better go drink another gallon.
just to rinse it down.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've heard that was the thing. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the first couple of days, just being like, "Can I even brush my teeth with this water? Like, what can I do?"
Yeah. Honestly, they tell you not to. Like, no mess with the tap water, you'll get parasites. And
I didn't brush my teeth for 2 years. I can't risk it.
Let's just end there.
All right.
That's a crazy thing to say.
No, it is funny though. Like when you were asked, or like all the questions you asked, I was like thinking back on it. It's just, I feel like it's speaking of like universal things that I feel like everybody experiences is like pretty much everyone comes home, or like for the majority, I feel like most people are like, oh my God, that was like such a great 2 years, 18 months, whatever. Like learned so much. Like I loved it, every second of it, whatever. Like something to that extent. But then everybody has like those triggering like PTSD nightmares where you like get called on a mission again and you're like, no. Like, I can't go back.
I already did this.
I already did it. I have a family.
Yeah.
I have a child.
Yeah. I still get those occasionally.
I haven't had one in a while, probably like a year or so, but yeah, there was, even up to like a year ago, which I've been home for over 10 years now, which is crazy, but yeah. Wow.
Congrats, man.
Some PTSD right there.
Yeah.
In all the best ways, but
it is in all the best ways because I don't think anyone in their right mind would say it was the best 2 years of their life. I mean, maybe some people would, right? But at least in my experience, it was, and this has kind of become a cliche, but it's the best 2 years for your life. And
yeah.
yeah, I mean that rings true for a lot of reasons. But yeah, crazy stuff happens on the mission, and this is kind of I have some stories. I'll just share a couple because of we've been talking for a while here, of just some of the crazy things that happened on my mission. And like the main underlying theme for me in Brazil was just getting robbed all the time. Just nothing was safe. Um, so a couple crazy incidences that we were robbed. One of them was right before transfers. We were in this house with 6 elders. It's normally just 2 of us, but like I said, right before transfers, we were all going to go to the mission home the next day. In the night, somebody came in and stole basically everything, like everything out of our suitcases. And the reason this is so crazy to me is like, A, nobody woke up. I can't imagine what would have happened if someone woke up during, because
Yeah.
like the amount of stuff that they took, and we had a big concrete fence surrounding our home with glass and everything. So it was impressive that they even got in. So yeah, I don't know how many people had to come in to do that, but it's amazing that nobody woke up and reacted and like got any of us hurt. But just the eeriness of I had a watch that I would sleep next to inches away from my face because it had a very subtle beep, which was the alarm that woke me up every morning.
Yeah.
And I slept in because the beep didn't go off. And yeah, once it hit me that they were so close to me, like in my bedroom, inches away from my face to steal my watch,
that's so terrifying.
That goes number one on my all-time crazy.
Gosh, yeah,
I
that's
just
so wild.
Can't even imagine what went down that night.
Ugh.
But dude, another
So scary.
one more robbing story, and then I won't share anymore. But a separate time, different area. We were in a house of 4, and my companion at the time was Brazilian. He kind of grew up like in rough circumstances. My understanding was that he grew up in a gang, like very violent childhood. I don't know how he got converted to the church or anything, but like he was still a very rough person. And we had someone break into our home while we were all there. Like, I don't know what was going through that guy's mind, but my companion jumped out of bed. He was just wearing his underwear. He grabbed a knife from our kitchen, chased this guy down the street for who knows how long. He was just gone. And
what?
Me and the other American that lived in the house, we just kind of like sat up in our beds, looked at each other. And this sounds like I'm lying, but we just kind of like shrugged. We're like, I'm used to it at this point.
What the heck?
I'm used to just the craziest things happening.
That's wild.
The only reason that we knew someone was breaking into our home is because one of the other elders was on his phone talking to his girlfriend. And if he had not been awake talking to his girlfriend on his phone, we would not have seen that person. So honestly, dude, I don't know if my companion caught up to that guy or what he did to him.
Yeah, what happened when he came back?
It was like pretty frightening, actually. He was just like hyperventilating and pacing the room, still clutching the knife. Like
my gosh,
that dude has some trauma in his life. He was a difficult companion to work with, but yeah, that would be a whole nother episode topic about this guy. But dude,
that is crazy, man. Dang. I almost like, obviously I don't wish I did, but I almost wish I got like robbed more. Mexico, I was like, I want some more hardcore stories.
You don't want it, Austin. It's not worth it. To live in fear all the time.
That's not true. I did have my camera stolen. That was a bummer. That was like near the end of my mission too. I lost a bunch of pictures.
Well, I promised I'd give it back. I just you said I could borrow it.
Yeah, some punk stole it out of my bedroom when I was laying on the carpet. Yeah. No, that one was a bummer. But no, I was just like, can I just like have gotten like lightly stabbed a couple times, some scars to show for it? Like, please.
I don't know. It's kind of like the people who tell what are the fisherman stories and like, oh, my fish was this big, I caught this crazy.
Yeah.
You always want to have a good story to tell.
Yeah. No, totally. I've got a good story, just none that involve any bodily harm, which is kind of boring.
It's not boring. It's safe. It's awesome.
Like, do you know who Sam Merrill is? The plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a RM. I think he played at Utah State or something. Anyways, he was on a podcast earlier this week. I saw a clip about it. He was telling a story about when he was on a mission in, it was Nicaragua, maybe. But anyways, he had some guy in the street like pick up this giant rock and throw it at him, and it like hit him straight in the face.
Oh my gosh.
I think he had to get like a couple, like few new teeth and like, I don't know if he had like surgery or something, but like for 3 or 4 weeks, he just like couldn't leave the house because he had to, get all this dental work and crazy stuff done. And I was like, man, I'm like, he's fine now. Like, I would have loved that.
Just
I was begging for it.
Punch me right in the mouth. I welcome it.
Yeah, bring it on. We were walking in the sketchy streets at night. I was like, please.
You've got like $100 bills just clearly visible hanging out of your pockets.
Yeah, exactly.
Walking cross-eyed, whistling.
My name tag just says like wealthy Guerdo on it, which was not true, but yeah.
Dang. I remember discovering Sam Merrill when he was on the Milwaukee Bucks. That's the year that they won the championship. And him and Elijah Bryant, who played at BYU, were both on the roster. And I was like, dang, we got
that's pretty cool.
2 members of the church winning a championship.
Cool.
And then I think either the year before, the year after, Elijah Bryant played in Europe and then won the equivalent of the NBA finals over in Europe. So
baller.
Yep. It's pretty cool. I know he listens to the podcast, so
shout out Elijah.
All right, man. Well, the thing with mission stories is once you get started, it's hard to stop.
There's so many.
There's so many good ones. This could be continued on future shows, but that's all I got for you this week, man. Any final thoughts?
No, just like, comment, subscribe, as they say.
Me? You're telling me to do that?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
That's just my life motto. Just everything.
Like, I'll get after it. I didn't know you felt that way.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right, it's been real.
Peace out.
All right.